It's early, too early, the kind of early where the world feels unfinished, like even the sun is hesitating. My room is cold. My hands don't want to leave the blanket. My mind is already negotiating. Just 5 more minutes. You barely slept. You can start later, and honestly, it sounds reasonable. That's the dangerous part. It always sounds reasonable. Day 5, and I'm not feeling stronger. I'm not suddenly more disciplined. If anything, I feel more tired. The weight of the exams hasn't gone away. It's heavier now, because time is running out. There's this quiet pressure that doesn't leave. It follows you when you eat, when you scroll, even when you try to relax. It's there, reminding you that you're not where you should be. And in moments like this, quitting doesn't look dramatic. It looks soft, subtle. It looks like delay, like I'll start after breakfast, like I need to feel ready first. But I've started to realize something. It's not the hours that defeat you. It's the first 5 minutes. Those first 5 minutes are a battle, not with the subject, not with the syllabus, but with yourself. Because once you start, once you actually sit down and open the book, something shifts. Not magically, not instantly, but enough to keep going. And that's where Sankalpa comes in. Not as motivation, not as some emotional surge, but as a quiet agreement you made with yourself. Sankalpa is waking up and doing the thing before your mind has time to argue. It's choosing action over negotiation. It's deciding that your feelings don't get a vote today, because feelings are inconsistent. They change with sleep, with mood, with weather, with everything. If you depend on them, you'll always be unstable. But a decision, a real one, stays. It holds, even when you don't want it to. That's why the first 5 minutes matter so much. They are the point where intention becomes reality, where you either follow through or fall back. You don't need to win the whole day. You just need to win those 5 minutes. After that, something interesting happens. The resistance fades. Not completely, but enough for you to enter a different state. This is the part people misunderstand. They think discipline feels intense, focused, powerful, but most of the time, it feels quiet, almost boring. You sit there, reading, writing, solving. No excitement, no adrenaline, just repetition. The same formulas again, the same concepts again, the same confusion, slowly turning into clarity. This is what I call the boredom of excellence. And most people never get past it, because they're addicted to stimulation, to novelty, to feeling something. But growth doesn't care about your need for stimulation. It rewards consistency. It rewards staying. Even when nothing feels special, there's a kind of peace in that. When you stop expecting every session to feel meaningful, you start working more honestly. You stop chasing motivation. You stop waiting for the perfect mood. You just sit and do the work. And over time, that repetition builds something. Not instantly visible, not dramatic, but real. You start recognizing patterns faster. You hesitate less. You trust yourself more. And then one day, you look back and realize the person who struggled with this topic a week ago isn't you anymore. That's the reward. Not excitement, not hype, but quiet improvement. Flow state isn't a switch you turn on. It's a place you arrive at. After staying long enough, after pushing through the first 5 minutes, after sitting through the boredom. And once you're there, time moves differently. Hours pass, not painfully, but smoothly. But it all starts the same way, with those first 5 minutes. Let's make this real. Because motivation without action is just noise. First, the simplest rule. Respect the first 5 minutes. Don't make it optional. Don't negotiate with it. When it's time to study, you sit down. No thinking, no debating, just action. Make it automatic, like brushing your teeth. You don't argue with that. You just do it. Treat your work the same way. Second, reduce the friction. Make starting easier than avoiding. Set up your desk the night before. Keep your books open. Decide exactly what you're going to study. Remove choices. Remove distractions. Because every decision you delay in the morning adds resistance. And resistance is what kills those first 5 minutes. You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to make starting simple, almost effortless. And once you start, trust the process. Don't judge the session too early. Don't expect brilliance. Just stay. Just give it time to build. Right now, somewhere in the future, there's a version of you watching this moment. Not the perfect version. Not the one who has everything figured out. But the one who made it through this phase. And they're not asking if you felt motivated. They're not asking if it was easy. They're asking one thing. Did you start? Did you win those first 5 minutes? When it mattered. Because that's where everything begins. Not with confidence. Not with clarity. But with action. Small. Quiet. Repeated. You don't need to fix your entire life today. You don't need to catch up all at once. You just need to sit down and begin. Day 5. You're still here. Still trying. Still showing up. Even when it's hard. And that means something. More than you realize. So don't overthink it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It's not coming. This is the moment. Cold room. Heavy mind. Uncertain progress. This is where it counts. Sit down. Open the book. Start your 5 minutes. And let that be enough. For now, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time. Same fight. We keep going.